of y'all swing on me, it's going up.
Hey, which one of y'all's king?
If you feel a type of way, do something about
I'm just who you, bro.
You a man without.
School crib, I'm way worse. What's happening? What's happening?
Blueface and Frostydasnowmann finally squashed the beef. Blueface is currently touring throughout the country, and while on the Nojumper podcast, the hosts were discussing an incident that happened at one of Blueface's shows. So that's when one of the hosts, which is Frosty's blood homie from Inglewood Families, Munchie B, mentioned that Frosty was performing at a few of those dates.
Because Frosty is on I don't know whatever kind of dates or whatever dates. How many?
Okay, like the LA shit.
Yeah, I don't know which ones. I didn't really.
He's not listed on the flyer, but it's most likely the California dates. And that's not surprising because they never really did more than just diss each other online. It's really Frostydasnowmann's old rap partner, Almighty Suspect, that Blueface had beef with. And the reason they beef is over a rap style. Draco the Ruler and the Stink Team came with a new style. Then a year later, Frosty and Almighty came sounding like long-lost Stink Team members.
Hey bitch, say bitch, I'm flyer than a spaceship, tripping flavor on a pitch for donations.
They were the hottest thing since sliced bread, until Frosty started beefing with the Stink Team. Frosty is a blood from Inglewood Families, and some of the dudes from Stink Team were neighborhood Crips.
Shout out to all the 40s, man. Happy Hood Day to the Crips.
Unfolded crib.
It's 40 on 40 crib, on 40 crib.
Oh, on 40.
Yeah, on 40 crib.
Which are direct enemies of Inglewood Families. Almighty Suspect had nothing to do with that, but he had to ride with his boy Frosty and inherit the beef. Not too long after that, Frosty and Almighty fell out and started beefing to the point of shootouts back and forth. Then in 2018, Blueface hit the scene sounding like he was heavily influenced by Frosty and Almighty.
Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide and pack me. I leave black sheets. Pull up with them cannons, little bitches gonna be track me.
And one day, Blueface's manager, Whack 100, mentioned to Almighty Suspect that he made millions off of a sound that Almighty Suspect came up with, basically admitting that Blueface did get his style from Almighty Suspect. So while Blueface was on the come up, he hit up Almighty asking for a feature. But before they actually collaborated, Blueface started blowing up overnight, so he was no longer interested in that feature. But they did start hanging out behind the scenes. Fast forward, Almighty Suspect starts dissing Blueface in interviews, claiming Blueface stole his style.
Look, when he first started, he was more on the Mickey Mouse shit with the squeaky shit. And then, nigga, once he got to a certain point, it was just pull up on your block and I bleed, slide, and found drop something like that. Nigga, that's me.
Exactly.
That's me.
Exactly.
That's how I talk, nigga. You don't even sound like that. That's me.
So while they're going back and forth, this is what Frosty had to say.
I saw IFG's nigga Blueface and Suspect arguing on the Twitter, nigga.
About Joe Town.
About my style on Westside Flaming, nigga. Ha! Bloods, nigga. Oops, so F Street. You feel me? These niggas out here arguing on Bloods, nigga. This my style, nigga, on the dead homies, nigga. Fuck niggas talking about been from the set for 12 years now.
So Blueface posted an Instagram story where he's bumping an Almighty Suspect diss song by James 2 Code.
Watch your girl story on Insta and that's the same way. Nigga, I'm biting off you and you right. Frosty dick pussy, we can never be equal cause you's a whole bitch. Nigga, y'all all the big sticks and we told fuck fish. You must love bitches punky, now you a broke pit. Nigga, how the fuck you a suspect and you ain't no shit? I seen your ass get whipped and you still ain't smoke shit. I been having the strips and that shit came from a lick, you bitch.
And Blueface starts freestyling to the beat. And in that freestyle, he dissed Almighty Suspect, Frostydasnowmann, Draco the Ruler, and Ralphie the Plug.
Man, I wish he would have put me on that. I would have gassed up. This just off the top. What I say, look, how niggas start on the gang and they not from one. Niggas lips get sore speaking on my name. I'm giving niggas the bum. How the fuck it take 4 niggas to start one wave? You niggas bums. Oh, come on.
Almighty was really the only one responding, and Almighty got a job at Nojumper doing a weekly podcast. And being as that Blueface was so viral, he was a popular topic on Nojumper. So every time he would come up, Almighty Suspect would have something negative to say. Then one day, Blueface had an interview on Nojumper. The one he did with Sharp and Krishan Rock.
Hey, come on. Hey, Rock.
I'm gonna step out and let y'all do the interview.
All right.
Come on. What are you getting up for?
Listen, stop grabbing me, please. Stop grabbing me.
He come here, bro. When you like, why are you doing that?
So when he got there, he started asking where Almighty was at.
Blueface come in. He said, what's up, Unc? I said, what's up? He said, where that bitch ass nigga at? I say, nigga, who? He say, nigga, you know who I'm talking about. He start cracking his nose. He like, nigga, you know who I'm talking about, bro. I'm like, nigga, who is you talking about? Man, where Almighty at, cuz? Mind you, Almighty in the front doing an interview with Adam. They hear about the shit, the security guard tells the schoolyards like, look, you can't go to the front. They like, nigga, why? Oh, well, there's somebody up there that you don't like. Now these niggas is tripping. Like, what you mean there's somebody up there we don't like? He say, nigga, where that bitch ass nigga Almighty at, cuz? I said, somewhere in LA. This is no lie. Everybody knows this. Adam take this nigga to the mall. They sneak out the front. Schoolyard's trying to get to the front. Now these niggas taking turns trying to go to the bathroom, trying to see who's up there.
Almighty was there at the time, but he ended up leaving. He claimed that he wasn't hiding, but he also wasn't going to go confront Blueface either because he was surrounded by Crips.
Josh was here to say it. Everybody was here to say it. Nobody ever snuck me out the back of nothing.
Oh, yeah. What's up with
Ever.
that? What's up with that?
If y'all know me, they be having to get me to relax around this motherfucker because I'll be ready to blow this bitch up.
And he took you shopping?
Stop it. Nobody snuck me. That was already a plan. That was already a plan to go to the camp. We already had a vlog set up days before to go to the mall. That was already an ongoing thing. And I was sitting in this office and niggas walked right past me to go to the bathroom. Nobody did nothing to me. And let's tell the truth, man. I was in that motherfucker like John Wick, nigga, prepared. You feel me? Nobody said nothing to me. No, nigga, I was smooth. Nobody did shit. I was sitting in the lobby. I'm not saying that they wasn't gonna do shit, but nobody did shit.
What a bad scheduling error to have a suspect in the building at the same time.
Them niggas. And if I was so scared, Josh, wasn't it already like an ongoing thing? Like, oh shit, Sus is about to be in the building at the same time as Blue. If I was terrified, nigga, I wouldn't have came.
Yeah.
I came by myself.
What's true is Blueface probably did say to Sharp, what's up with your boy and where's he at?
Facts, and then we could, nigga, G-Nick can attest to this. He can say that. He could say, oh, he said he's somewhere in LA. No, you said that nigga somewhere in this building.
So Blueface and Almighty's beef was a bit more serious. But since Blueface got out of jail, Almighty calmed down on the disses. And he actually speaks positive about him now. So when he heard that Frosty was on Blueface's tour, he probably felt left out. So he brought up how Blueface dissed him too.
That's funny. That nigga must have forgot that he dissed all three of us.
How do you say what happened?
I said that nigga must have forgot that Blueface dissed all three of us.
All three?
Yeah, me, him, Draco. Nigga dissed all three of us. Nigga, you forgot? You forgot? Nigga be so worried about me. Let these other niggas did. No. I'm talking about Snow. You forgot? Nigga? Hey, man.
There's other reasons why
At the end of the day, Almighty is cool with Blueface's manager, Wack 100, because they all work in the same building. So I suggest Almighty reaches out to Wack to squash the beef, because Almighty's the one who started it in the first place. And Almighty also revealed the real reason he doesn't like Blueface. Around the time Blueface started falling off musically and started leaning more towards the relationship drama, Almighty went to go meet with some record labels to see about potentially getting signed. And they told him he has a Blueface sound. And that sound is currently plummeting. So Almighty felt like Blueface ran his sound into the ground. And Blueface's fans were also telling him he's copying Blueface's style. And them two, better yet, them three collaborating on a song would be fire. But yeah, other than that, I did a documentary a while ago breaking down the entire story of the Frosty and Almighty beef, which I probably won't drop because I'm currently shadow banned, but hopefully I get the shadow ban off before Almighty Suspect has to go to prison because it's a cool video. But yeah, man, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and give it up for the dead homies. Yeah, homies. All right.
And now the show is over now.